Okay, I want to talk about the football, not about the football match itself, because I don't watch football very often. I'll be a terrible football pundit. More about the aftermath of the football, okay, what's happened since, and what I think about that. So I watched the football last night. I had my sons with me. I had a couple of friends, a couple of brothers come up to join me and to watch the football. So we watched the football together, and we had some chicken and chips, some crisps, some soft drinks. And we got into them. We started to enjoy the match and get into the match. And it was a tense. It was one of them big games where everyone's sort of like invested in it. So, and then it become time for Maghrib. Okay, so what do? You switch off the TV, you pray your Maghrib, you don't rush it, you do it properly, and then when you finish your Maghrib, you go back to watching the game and enjoying the game, because that's what Islam is. It's a balanced way of life. It's a balanced religion. Of course, you can enjoy yourself with a football match or some other sporting or whatever it is, as long as it doesn't stop you from praying or even delay you from praying. There's no problem. As long as you're not going over the top with your celebrations and over the top with the way that you're talking and stuff like swearing and stuff like this. But there's no harm in Islam to enjoy an occasion as long as you keep it within certain boundaries and certain perimeters. So we were enjoying the game. We were on the edge of our seats and jumping up and down when they're missing and stuff like that. And then it come time for the penalties. Right, so here we go. So it's really tense now. Everyone's on the edge of their seats. And the first black player, it's three black lads and three black players that missed the penalties. Okay, so the first one he misses. I think he hits the post or something in it. So the guys are like, my friends that are women are like, oh no, this is going to be bad. All the racists are going to come out of the woodwork. Then the second one, he misses. The second black fella misses. Then the third one, and then he misses. And by this time, these guys are saying, look, these racists are going to be going mental. Any black dudes that are drinking with their mates in pubs now need to get out. You know what I mean? They need to bounce. And these two brothers that come and see me are actually black, by the way. Maybe I should have explained that. They're two black brothers, all right? So, we started joking about, the racists will come out of the woodwork and you'll get your usual toxic crap on social media and everything else, which obviously that's what's happened, okay? So my take on that, I started to think about it and I thought, it's a good thing. In some sense, it's a good thing, because if these three black lads, and by the way, they was only young. I think one of them was 19. 19's a baby for me. I got, my oldest son's older than all three of them. I got, so, and the others ain't that far away. So, it's, they're really young, and that's a lot of pressure. I wouldn't want it. And I started to think to myself, this is a good thing. Because had those lads have scored, had those three black players have scored, the people that are now being racist and jeering and saying racist, disgusting, whatever it is that they're saying about them, I try to stay away from these people. Okay, they wouldn't have said nothing. They would have been silent, but they would have still been racist. That's the thing. They wouldn't have said nothing because they would have won the game, but they would have still been racist here. Now, obviously, these guys have missed their penalties and we lost, and they're going to cop the blame for it, unduly so. Now they can't help themselves in it. Now they have to bring out this toxic bile that they've got in them, this racist bullshit that they've got in them, because now it's like it's come to, they can't contain it. But now we know where they are. They're exposing themselves. They're going to expose who they really are here. Okay, had they have scored, they wouldn't have done that. Okay, so now they're going to come out and expose themselves, and now they're going to come out and show themselves with wolf's clothing. It's always better to know someone's feelings and how they feel about people or how they feel about you, because racism is like a wound. It's like a wound that in this country, in this society, we just tend to bandage up and forget about it, like it's just going to go away if you don't see it. All it does is fester under the bandage. Situations like this, they help rip off that covering, that bandage, so you can start to deal with the wound that's still there. Okay, so this is a good opportunity to either educate, re-educate, or expose these people that are coming out and saying this stuff now, because they wouldn't have said anything if they'd have scored. You know what I mean? So it's a good opportunity to do that. And there's people out there saying, oh well, if they don't like black people, then maybe because you're not black, maybe you're brown or some other type of shade or color or whatever. I've never met a white dude that doesn't like black people, that likes brown people or any other people. They don't like it. There's the same people that don't like black people. There's the same people that don't like brown people. They're the same people that don't like yellow people, and the same people that don't like Muslims. They're the same toxic people that don't like anybody. Okay, so had it have been, let's say for example, three Pakistani footballers and they would have missed the penalties, they would have still got it. Had it have been anyone else, they would have still got it. Had it have been three Muslims, Arabs, or I don't know, whatever, and they would have missed the penalties. Arab descent and Muslim by openly Muslim, they would have got it. They're the same people that hate them are the same people that hate everyone else. Okay, that's why it's important that they're exposed. That's why it's important that they show themselves. It's always better to know who they are. I've got more respect for a guy that comes out and says, I don't like you, and I don't like what you stand for, and I don't like your religion. I know what I'm working with. I know what I've got, you know what I mean? So it's far better him to do that for me. At least we can tackle it head on. My take on it is this, okay? As long as they're going to come out in the public and say it, it gives us a chance to rebut it, to shout them down, to re-educate, okay? Or educate or re-educate and expose. It's not a bad thing sometimes, yeah? We need it sometimes, okay? Just my take on it. Okay, a lot more I could go on about, but I try and keep my videos as short as possible. People, stay blessed. Knowledge beats ignorance. Love beats hate. Peace.